everyone and welcome back to YG Radio. I'm your host Harry Allen and today we're going to be looking at the last 3 cards revealed for the Tin of Lost Memories. Now, the 4th one is obviously Dragoon of Red Eyes, so we won't be looking into that one, but Dan Green himself did reveal 3 other cards. It's already around the web. Some YouTubers say they're pretty bad, others say they're okay. But what do we think? Well, let's have a look, shall we? The first card is Successor. So, it's a quick play spell. You contribute 1 effect monster, then target 1 effect monster your opponent controls, send it to the graveyard, then special summon 1 level 7 or higher normal monster from your hand or deck. Now, you can only activate 1 Successor Soul per turn, and you can only attack with 1 monster during the same turn you activate this card. So, straight off the bat, I don't quite understand its restriction to only attacking with 1 monster. By the way, I love the reference with Obelisk being tributed to some Blue Eyes. Nice anime reference. But why can you only attack with 1 monster? When you're obviously going to be using this on your opponent's turn, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be using this on your opponent's turn. Now, you don't just have to get Blue Eyes or Dark Magician out. You could get Red Eyes. Some people saying you could use this in the Phantasmal engine. That could be quite good, I think. But you have to then also be running effect monsters, and I don't think that's going to really work very well. This card is okay, and I'll say why it's okay. This card can send any effect monster to the graveyard. Yes, it targets, but it doesn't destroy, and that to me makes this card at least valuable on some shape or form. Not the best, but not the worst. Moving on, we have Strengthening Unity. It's a continuous spell card. If you Ritual or Fusion Summon using a Blue Eyes White Dragon or Dark Magician, you can target 1 card your opponent controls, or in their graveyard, banish it. Then, if you want as another thing, you can send this face-up card from the field to the graveyard, then target 1 level 7 or higher normal monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand, or shuffle it into your deck. Now, you can only use each effect of Strengthening Unity once per turn, so this card is the most lackluster in my opinion. It's not searchable, none of the 3 are really searchable, but this card doesn't seem to do anything. It doesn't do anything on its own apart from getting you back a Dark Magician or Blue Eyes, for example, back into your deck or in your hand. That can be useful in niche situations. Blue Eyes like their Blue Eyes is in their hand, so they can use alternative to summon him. But I don't think you're going to be ritual summoning many times in Blue Eyes unless it's a Chaos Max version, or, you know, you're trying to play a gimmicky alternative Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which is a fantastic card, but one that without a Blue Eyes specific fusion card seems a little lackluster in this day and age. So this card, if I'm honest, doesn't live up to the hype of being a worldwide premiere. I don't see this card being that good. Lastly, we have Destined Rivals, and this is a normal trap card. The only one that is somewhat searchable if you decide to use Trap Trick, though I don't know if you ever would. If you control Blue Eyes White Dragon or Dark Magician, negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls until the end of this turn. Now, you can only activate 1 Destined Rivals per turn. So, the question is, are you playing this in Blue Eyes or Red Eyes? I say Red Eyes, you can't play in Red Eyes, but you're playing Dark Magician. Are you playing this in Blue Eyes or Dark Magician? I don't really know if you are. Blue Eyes has consistency issues already, so trying to put in Destined Rivals as well as Trap Trick to get it out is a lot to ask for. Dark Magician, while much more consistent, doesn't necessarily have the space to put this card in, especially with the new support we just got. I think this card is the best out of the 3. I think Harpy's Feather Storm-esque effect is great, but you can't activate from the hand. And a lot of people have said this. It should have been able to be activated from the hand. It's not really searchable unless you use Trap Trick, which is already a bad thing already. And you have to use it on Blue Eyes or Dark Magician. You can't use it on Red Eyes. You can't use it on any other normal monster, as we've just discovered. So, why couldn't they have made this slightly better? I think, compared to last year's tins, where they're all meta-defining cards in their own right, this seems very lackluster. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the meta, so I quite like this change, but I don't think this is what Blue Eyes or Dark Magician or really any normal deck needed. But those are just my opinion. What about you? What do you think about these cards? Could you see them being used in Blue Eyes, Red Eyes, Dark Magician? Would you play them? I'm very curious to hear your verdict. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please do like and comment. And if you haven't already enjoyed it and you really want to help me out, consider subscribing. Nonetheless, I've been Harry Allen, and I'll see you next time.